Hi, I'm Donathan.
And I'm Kelly.
And
we are Craving Cinematics.
Well, we just got back from seeing Justice League. And first question is it any good?
Or is it just a lot of hype?
Like I said, we just came back from seeing Justice League. And to be honest, I was really hoping it would be better than Batman vs. Superman. And it is. Not much, but it is.
I just woke up from a nap.
That should give you some indication. Kelly's not much on superhero movies. But when they're...
And I'm really not much on superhero movies that just fall flat.
Yeah, I agree. The problem with this thing is that it's too fragmented, just like Batman vs. Superman, where things just didn't connect very well. There was a lot of action in it.
Oh, there was a lot of action, a lot of gratuitous fighting on the superheroes' part.
And
it made no sense.
It was also very colorful.
I did like the colors. I know that sounds really, really, really odd and off the wall. And Donathan's sitting over here. I could see him laughing at me out of the corner of my eye. But no, honestly, there is one shot that is just, it's really very pretty. So the costumers, you know, I think I've got to give kudos to the costumers in this because they stood out.
Yeah, that's true. Now, there are definite problems with this movie. If you kind of ignore the story a little bit and you're just into that superhero action, then you're going to get your fill of it. But the problems that I had, there were little things that just took me right out of the story. And I would see it and it just take me right out. And one of them is Henry Cavill. Now, we're not giving away any spoilers here. He's already on the credits. He's in the trailer.
You know
he's in it.
Comes back.
You know he's in it. But the scenes that he was in, there were a few that were really bad. And the reason why is that Henry was slated to do another movie. He was contracted to do another movie that required him to have his hair cut a specific way and to have a mustache. Well, he couldn't shave the mustache. So while filming this for a few of the scenes, they used CGI and digitally removed it.
Well, they put in CGI stubble.
They did that too.
And it looked like coffee grounds.
Yeah, it was so bad. I mean, as soon as I saw it, it took me right out of the movie.
Well, you said some things took you out of the storyline. I'm sitting here going, what storyline? Was there a storyline that made sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is just like DC's way of putting, you know, the Justice League up there on the big screen, fighting this villain, and that was it.
Yeah. I agree. I see where she's going with this.
I'm sorry. Let me say one thing. I will say one thing because I always try to find something positive besides the costuming, you know, that I found in this with the colors, which really looked good. I liked Flash. Flash.
Cool.
Flash was good. He brought life to an otherwise macabre.
Yeah, he was definitely the comic relief in this movie.
And he had a storyline going that they didn't go into.
Yeah, it was a really cool storyline and really had both of us intrigued. But it didn't go anywhere.
For 2 minutes.
For about 2 minutes, yeah. Throughout the whole movie. But, you know, the things had gotten so outrageous. Now, look, we're just like you guys. We're not professional movie critics by no means. We know what we like and we know what we don't like. We like to go see movies that make us feel something, to where, you know, there's a good story behind it and really keeps our interest. I mean, this one,
Does feeling dead inside constitute feeling something?
No.
Why?
Because you're dead inside.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, it's...
I took 2 naps.
Yeah.
Brief ones.
But I did go through the movie and watched all of the movie, but it was so disjointed in places that I just kept being thrown out of it. And that's a lot of work. I go there to be entertained, to get immersed into a world, and to have a lot of fun. But this just kept throwing me back, and it's like, why even bother?
I felt like Aquaman kept hitting me with a wave of water.
And speaking of Aquaman, I get where they were going with him, but I mean the whole surfer dude attitude just was way too much for me.
It was yeah, especially for his age. Now, if he was like Flash's age,
yeah,
it would work a little bit better. But this guy is in his
30s.
30s? Okay, I was going to say early 40s, late 30s. And the dude, nah.
And then...
Although he's a good-looking guy and he's got a great body.
Then there's Bruce Wayne. Now, look, I've been a big Batman fan for a long time.
I like Batman.
But I'm sorry, Ben. This was not your best work. And Bruce Wayne just come across as a whiny little...
Rich boy?
Yeah. It was
like
so
he checked
bad.
Out.
Yeah, it was so bad. The whole thing is Batman's supposed to have this presence about him that invokes fear. I was sitting there laughing at the guy the entire time, and he just seemed so weak.
And the other thing that really got to me was Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. You know, there was even a point where she's being told, "You're supposed to take the lead," and I think she tried to take the lead, and I don't think it was Gal Gadot's fault. I think it was the writing.
Yeah.
In this,
they really
didn't
bad.
give her anything to work with, at all, to take that lead role. I really felt like she was trying and struggling to. And it's not just because I just have this girl crush on Gal Gadot, even though I do, and I still like her lipstick. But she just didn't have anything to work with.
No. And the other thing, it seemed as well, as soon as she started taking the lead, she had one line that, okay, she's going to take the lead. And then the whole dynamic changes, and she doesn't get to.
Yeah.
And
they kept telling her to take the lead, and then the lead was taken away from her for, I don't know. It was...
Anyway, I don't regret going seeing it at the theater.
I do. Sorry.
You know, if knowing what I know now, I wouldn't have gone. But there was so much hype. We did an extended trailer reaction to the Justice League. And afterwards, one of the things I thought was, I felt like I just watched the entire movie. Let me put it to you this way. We did.
I think we said that. Didn't we say in the extended that watch, this is all the good parts to the movie?
And it was. It was. The only thing that I actually got to see that wasn't in the trailers was the face of Steppenwolf. And that was a huge
band from the 70s.
Yeah, that was a huge disappointment. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I just...
And for those of you who are really into the comic movies, you know, these superhero movies, Jonathan is too. I mean, he's huge into all of them, loves them all. And so for him to say, you know, so don't get mad. That's what I'm trying to say. Don't get mad at us for dissing the movie because it's not good. We're just warning you that you might want to wait until
at least the Blu-ray or Netflix.
VHS.
VHS. Anyway, like I said, we're just like you guys, and you want to know what's out there, and is it worth paying that kind of money to go and see a movie like this? And it's not often that I get really disappointed, because I usually try to do my research ahead of time. But, we both took the bullet on this one. And
for you!
Exactly.
For you!
So, it's up to you.
Save your money!
It's up to you. You diehard Justice League fans, I know you're going to go out and see this, and you'll probably think it's the greatest movie in the world, but...
And if you do, let us
know
know why you thought it was. We don't ever mind people disagreeing with us as long as you're nice. That's fine. Disagreement, maybe we can learn something from you, but I'll be willing to bet that you're going to agree with us.
Yeah. Well, for me, I don't think I ever want to watch it again, to be honest.
Oh, no.
I mean, even on Netflix, if I got 2.5 hours to kill, I'll watch something else. It was just not there for me.
All right. Well, I agree. One time was plenty.
Yeah. Well, I'm Donathan.
And I'm Kelly. And
we are Craving Cinematics.
Have a good evening. Bye.